What is up, my collectors? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. In this one, we're going to be looking at retro card back Dr. Doom. I've had this for quite some time, and I just haven't opened them up yet. I was just waiting for the right time. I didn't know exactly when to do it, but now I think I have the right moment to do it. Because not only do I have this, but I was able to find an item that has been talked about. You've seen it possibly on some other people's videos, maybe some pictures and people's toy photography or what have you. But I was able to find this here. Snoop on the Stoop. This throne here. And it goes nicely with any kind of green character you have. Now, it's going to fit better with 6-inch. I will try 7-inch just to try it out, but I believe 6-inch is going to be the best. Understand that the feet will not touch the ground or the floor, but still, it looks pretty good. Good for photo photography. It looks like your figure's not struggling to sit in the chair, whereas a 7-inch might give you that kind of issue. But I'll put somebody in there like maybe the Riddler. I think that'll be a good one. Green suited character, 7-inch style. Yeah, keep it in the same theme. But anyway, I'm going to open this guy up because I have a few Dr. Dooms myself. I've got the one that came in the 2-pack with, oh my gosh, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. You know, Monica Rambeau, that one, the original. And he doesn't have all the extra stuff on. I might bring him out just for comparison. And then you have the white one. I have a whole white suit Dr. Doom. And then I also have the wonderful coveted, what was it? The pack that came in. It was the one that had the other Fantastic Four. It's just nice, darker blue, but it's really cool and gray or green. What silver that is. But yeah, I have that one too. So yeah, I got a few Dr. Dooms. Not trying to get a whole lot, but I think this right here should cover me for a long time, especially with the one I'm not even taking out of the packaging, which is that, the sought after one. All right, here's the card. It's a tall card, but I like it. I don't think I'll keep it because it's just that. And the back has, the back has some appeal. So maybe I'll keep it because of the back. And we're just going to read the top part. It says, Victor Von Doom is bent on complete world domination. As Dr. Doom, he applies unlimited resources to square off against his arch nemesis, the Fantastic Four. I don't have classic Fantastic Four for him to face off against. I do have the ugly-faced Sue Storm from Ollie, so I may bring her out too. And yeah, we'll just have some fun with this. All right, here we are with Dr. Doom out of the packaging, or out of his card, and with all of his effects. Now, I like all the effects that he comes with. It's pretty cool. He has this thingamabobber. What's this, like a communication device? I don't know. It's just like a fancy Latvian vape. Or he just, curse you, Reed Richards. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is. But I'm going to go ahead and say it's a communication device, right? Got these little things here that you can wrap around his fist to make him look like he's shooting some blast out or what have you. Because he's always blasting something out of his hands. He's got this armor that does crazy things. He doesn't have any powers, just his armor. It's like an evil Iron Man, which is why they have Iron Man being Dr. Doom. Crazy. All right. Then you have, of course, his claw hands. Curse you, Reed Richards. And then, one claw hand. And then this one where he's holding something. This is what he would use to hold the book. It's kind of like never mind. But yeah, you'll use this to hold the book. And the blasters that will go in his boots because he likes to blast off like he's from Team Rocket from Pokemon. All right. Then we've got these books, which I wish it had something on here telling you what this is. I would have to look and do some research to find out what these books are. I mean, I doubt it's some Dostoevsky. Look like he's studying some other kind of chemistry type of deal. Look like it's supposed to be like this. I guess it's supposed to be like that. Looks better this way, I guess, with the graph going that way versus this way. So, yeah. So, but then again, this looks like it's weird. But yeah, I doubt it's Dostoevsky. This right here, same thing. It's just red and black. So it's like either his grimoires or his not War and Peace. But yeah, there you go. I gotta figure out which way to hold this stuff. But I think I'll just do it this way because it just looks better that way. And yeah. All right, we'll just do it like that. Maybe he's reading like a manga from left to right versus from right to left. I guess you can pick whichever you want to do. Whatever. Maybe they just didn't know what they were doing. I don't know. You can let me know in the comment section. I really don't care. Okay, let's take a look at the figure. So, of course, in Hasbro fashion, they gave him a plastic cape, cloak, whatever. It's something. Plastic hoodie, but this is soft goods, and I appreciate that. I appreciate this being soft goods. It does something better, man. It gives you a contrast. But they could have made this soft, man. They really could have made this a soft, good piece of soft, good item. Now, you can take it off, but, I mean, you would have to squeeze it over this hood, which means trying to take his head off will be very difficult because it's inside the hood. And the hood is attached to what? Oh, it's attached to this. So you definitely have to be careful not to do anything crazy with this. But if you want to squeeze this, heat it up maybe, and then take this off, you could, but it would look kind of weird because he is supposed to be right here in his back. Oh, there's the blasters right there. It's going to look weird to take this off. Yeah, but you could. Wait a minute, could you? I don't think so. You probably don't want to ever do that because there's something right there. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not going to try to take it off. But we'll just take a look at it the best way we can. This, of course, is plastic. Peg hole. Got his pistol right here. He's pistola. See what this looks like. Got a Walter PPK in there. What the heck? Oh, see, I don't like that. Look at that. Stress mark already. Trying to pull this thing off. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Latverian special. Leanne's Cossack special. Put that away. Oh, don't ever bring that junk out again. Look like the thing from just a foreign version of that gun from Harlem Nights. Stop it! Stop it! Don't shoot that little jungle no more. But anyway, that's not what he said, but you know what I mean. Okay, I like this. You know, it fits. It's a good representation of Doctor Strange. I mean, Doctor Doom. I don't think anybody has any issues with this figure at all. I mean, it's Doctor Doom to a T. It's got this medieval look to him and everything. It's like, dude, why do you wear this? I forgot exactly why he wore this. Of course, in the live action film, the first one, you know, he got messed up in the face and all that. So he's like, oh, let me just go ahead and wear a whole body, a whole armored suit, be like Iron Man. And there he is, you know, looking like he's Sir Lancelot or what's that man's name? Derek from Dragon's Lair. Yeah, I'm cracking on Doom. Like, who wears this stuff, man? Why would you wear this? But I guess, can you put the pegs? You can't probably put it in here, right? You can't go too far with, look at it. This is right here. You can't go too far with his legs because of the skuts. This man strikes fear in people's hearts wearing this stuff. Sure, you can get straddly with it. Can't go too far back or too far forward, that is. All right, so you can plug this thing back in, but let's not do that right now. Let's plug this in here somewhere. And nope, not for that. Even though you could do it. Blasting off like he's from Team Rocket. Well, it's supposed to go here. And I would just probably leave it there because, I mean, why not? Why not? I don't know what I would do with them otherwise. They'll just be just out of the way. So there you go. Boom. And this is loose, so I'm going to put this back, plug it right back in his back. There you go. And that, look here, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. And that's it. The articulation is pretty nice, though, on his arms. Now, torso articulation, not really. He's got this belt here. You're not expecting to do much with this guy at all. I'm going to try to get him to sit down. It's going to be weird, but we got to try it, right? We have to. You can't just stand here the entire time. He's got to look like he's sitting from a throne or something. So we're going to take off one of these hands, both of these hands, honestly, because he needs to look like he's, like I said, brushing up on his Dostoevsky. He borrowed a book from Beast, and he has to read it before he gives it back because they are secret admirers of each other's literature or taste in literature, and he doesn't want the other X-Men to know that. But let's take a look at, let's compare this other one too. Look at this guy. Same thing, but look at his feet. Feet are more, what is it? What era is this from? I'm not even sure. But this is definitely different. A little more modern. Or is it way old school? I think this is more older, right? I think it's older. Anyway, but he's got this. And he probably has that in there too, but it's just because of his garb, he can't do that. So he's got this, and I had this guy pose where he was trying to grab some chicken from Hudson, the gargoyle. I know it's a weird setup, but when you have multiple figures, you just want to do various different things. Never really noticed the things inside of this guy or what they did with this guy. Looks like he's got some translucent aspects of him. That's pretty cool. I didn't even decide to even look at this guy. I was so enamored with having a Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, I didn't even look at this guy. But that's all right. Okay, so there he is. And now we're going to have him hold one of these books or both. It doesn't matter. Probably compare, study, do some note taking, whatever. Probably have him hold the book here. And then we're going to open this here and have him sitting in his chair. So let's try it out. All right, so the picture that I looked at had him wearing soft goods so that he could do something like this, obviously. So right now, I am cheating like a mug. He's not really sitting down, okay? I mean, he looks like he's really sitting down because feet are there. It looks like the chair really fits this guy. I've got the cape coming over to the side. Looks like it's got, you know, some appeal to it. Like you can really pose him like that. You don't want to take a peek behind him because there's a lot of space. His back is not toward the chair, but you can't see that. It's all about cheating. It's all about the angles, right? But he's looking at his book, or he has the book in his hand as somebody is approaching his presence or what have you, going into his courts or whatever. And then, of course, you have this one over here reading the other book. And now you have ugly face Sue Storm wrapping her arm around Dr. Doom because Dr. Doom has done some type of magic to where he has cloned, made his own Sue Storm, but she didn't come out right because her face is ugly. That's possibly what happened. I don't know. But there you have it. He looks good in this particular throne. This one does. I can probably put him in there, but I'm just going to, he looks just more regal, much better with the whole cape and all that. And I could put this over on him, but as you can see, the greens are not as, they don't match. He is darker than this guy right here, and you see this green doesn't match that, but it's more metallic, so it makes sense on this guy. He's fully good. He's got all these different greens. He's got these two greens. He's got this same green, but it's soft goods. That this other green right here, and got the chair. But it matches. It looks good. I can see him being there. But if you really want this to really work, you would have to have him have some type of soft goods. Maybe a Mezco, Dr. Doom, I'm just gonna take a look at something really quick here. Um, yeah, maybe that Mezco Doctor Doom, because looks like this is the one that's in the picture is actually not this one. It's like a different one. I don't know. It's a way more detailed one. So if you find one, that would be it. But this chair does fit. It's like 6-inch figures pretty well. Like I said, you can't really tell too much. His feet are down there. It looks really nice. All right, so now we've done that. Let's go ahead and see what happens when we put a 7-inch figure in there. Right. All right, let's check this out. And there you go. Now, because he's 7-inch, he does look good in here. He is kind of slouching a little bit, but you can't tell. Again, it's all about the angles. His foot is on this, so he is holding himself up pretty nicely right now. I don't know how he would be if his foot was not on there, because he's like 7 inches and all, and they slide. This thing is not providing a lot of grip either. So I say he looks pretty good. I mean, he's got the green, he's got the gold. I mean, this looks like it would be his chair. Seriously. I'm going to also try it with this Riddler too, because why not? I have both of them. Why not? This guy was the one that was sitting in the chair too. So yeah, let's try that out. But I like that look though. This is pretty wild. Let me just move this out the way, do a little quick picture of that, because that's pretty nice to have the Riddler like that. And he sits in there a little bit more comfortably than Doomy here. But that's only because of the whole plastic stuff getting in the way. We can also do it with him, but for right now, we'll just keep it like that. Just use your imagination. All right, let's try the other Riddler. And there's a good look right there. Now you see his feet are up. He's not even touching this, but he looks good sitting this way. And I mean, again, you can't tell from this angle where his back is, where his butt is, but it's not as far as you think it would be. It's not touching this back part here. He's got a lot of space back there. But for toy photography, whatever you want to do, it looks good. So this looks good for your 7-inch. Looks good for your 6-inch. Depending on how you want to do, what kind of platform you got, what kind of pose you want. You're not going to have too many people pose like this, but it's the Riddler. That's why it makes a lot more sense for him to do something like that. So I like this look. I like the other one. I like how he did. I could put him in there. Might as well just go and put the other Doom in there too, just so we can have a fair 6-inch figure inside without any kind of complications. So we'll definitely try that. But this right here is a pretty cool look. I like that. That's nice. Okay, and there he is. And he looks pretty comfortable. You even have his arm holding or on the armrest of the chair. That's cool. His feet is not touching. So that's, again, but you can't really tell because of the angle. It looks like his foot is on this, but it's actually not even touching this right here. Same thing with this foot. But his arm definitely is on there, and his back is, I believe, the front part of his back or the top part of his back is touching that, but there's nothing else touching the chair. His lower back is not touching the chair. And you can't even get his lower back in there unless you straighten his legs. So in order for you to have him sitting here, you have to be bent, and he has to be up a little bit. But again, because of how it looks, the toy photography, for your toy photography, looks really good like this. Let me just move him over, see if he doesn't move. Yeah, see? That's really cool. I mean, he's the person that we're supposed to be reviewing, but the fact that he looks really good in this, dude, I don't know. It might be his chair. I don't know. Because of this. All because of this. I didn't expect this to be such a thing in the way. But that's only because I have this throne. If I didn't have this throne, I wouldn't be saying none of this stuff. Well, I would be saying a little bit, because I would like for this to be a little bit more pliable. I would like for a soft goods. If this is soft good, I think they could have done that too. The price would have been maybe a little bit more, but I think it still would have been a worthy thing to have in as far as for Doom. But anyway, that's it. That's my review on both of those things, on two Dr. Dooms and this chair. This is a really, really cool chair. Honestly, it is. I'm glad I got it. Got it from Walmart. It was like $7, $8 with tax. Okay, we'll say about that. Like $7.90, something like that. So it's absolutely a worthy find. There was another one at Walmart. So, yeah, try to find him at your Walmart. This throne is actually in the Christmas section with all the other Snoop on a Stoop stuff. So let's take a look at the box here. Throne accessory fits all Snoop on the Stoop dolls. So they had dolls. They also had a sleigh, which it was too small to fit any figure that I have in, so I didn't do that. But here's the barcode in case you're trying to find that. Also, let me give you the barcode of Dr. Doom just in case you want to try to find him. You can find him at your local GameStop, most likely. Maybe on Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, maybe. But yeah, you can probably find him local too. There we go. I think that is it. I think that will cover all the things that we would need to cover for this particular character. I mean, we looked at the accessories. Can't really do too much. He actually still has one plugged in his back. But, I mean, what else are you going to do with this unless you have him on a stand, flying off, but you really can't even see this because of that being there. So you have to move it to the side and do whatever. And then how often are you going to put this in his hand? You know, his little vape. I know it's not a vape, but I mean, something, you know. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I had some fun with this. I'm glad I got it. Hopefully you can get a chance to get it too and have some fun with maybe some holiday decorations or just regular figure photography, whatever. But thank you for watching the entire video. If you did, if you skipped through, that's all cool. But I appreciate you stopping by. And remember to keep collecting. Have fun collecting. Don't stress out. I know it's holiday times and folks are wanting gifts. You're wanting gifts. A lot more stuff is popping out. I mean, there's some other stuff. I was like, ooh, I can spend my money on that too. It's going to come out next year. Chill out. Don't get into a rut to where like, man, I got stuff coming out next year, man. Chill out for a minute. Embrace and enjoy what you have right now. Don't spend so much money. Have fun with your collection and, you know, have fun, like I said, because collecting is fun. Later days.